What's with the photo?
Shoot the other day, boy, from a Zulu, Fumbu, Umzegeze. Ubuyanin. Okay, right, start walking. Your longos are riding left and right. You're following the signs. Maga figure out since Barbara man. Korkot Lobul and all Vulalit. Said superhero, man, yes? Obviously, cool.
Right now, as I'm talking, I have about 3 metric certificates. I have higher certificate, I have diploma, I have bachelor, right?
Yeah.
Which is the one that got me to University of Venda.
This is the Hustler's Corner.
Hey, welcome to the Hustler's Corner, guys. This year we're putting in a lot of work. I told you that I'm going to be putting in work like crazy. For those who don't know, guys, we put out episodes every Monday and Friday, both days at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. The Hustler's Corner's tradition is, first up, we go to that shop sign on that side. On your bottom left corner of the screen, on the count of 1, 2, 3, click, 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 click that like button. Thank you very much, guys. Let's go to that subscribe button. Click it so we can grow the community. We want you to be a part of the community so the community grows. I'd like for you guys to share videos. If you can get some clips from this platform that you think inspire or encourage you, or you'd like to share on your platform, you're more than welcome to do so. We're not very strict with our content to say, no, only we own it. You can't post it on your pages. Guys, go ahead. Post our videos or even clips anywhere or everywhere you'd like to post it. Even if maybe you don't have maybe you've got time the whole day, you can even grow your own channel by grabbing some clips from our platform or our content and keep posting them on your platforms, your social media. We just want as many people as possible to be familiar with the platform. Now, the young man that I'm sitting with here today, I just met him today for the first time. I've been trying to get in touch with him on social media for quite some time. I've eventually succeeded to get him our chair. He's not only just for us here, but it's for you, because he teaches how to hustle online. All along I've been speaking and saying, guys, I'm going to get you some people that are credible, that are reputable, that I think we can learn from this online space. We're all new to it. We're all just figuring out as we go. The last time I introduced you guys to Marshall Malaba, the last time I introduced you guys to Gray Jabesi, right now I'm introducing you guys to Lachief. His real name is Shipiwa Gift Ndo from Limpopo, Venda. He grew up in a village called Zanani Musanda. Some people call him Mr. Secret. He went on to study at Mpepu High School and did computer science at University of Venda. He's one of the fastest growing TikTok creators. He actually has one of the biggest pages on TikTok. I think now he's almost on 1 million TikTok followers, right? He has grown just a little over 800,000, almost he definitely will be on 1 million by the end of April. But let me tell you as well that he has done that in only just 6 months. How crazy is that? How did he do that? And also, he's got another account as well with over 200,000 followers, which he has just grown in 2 months. He shares PC, phone, websites, apps, Chrome extension hacks, and money-making tips that simplify the lives of his followers. His plan is to start a tech and digital marketing company, and seeing that I'm already sitting with him here, some of the knowledge that I possess or that I have, I will be sharing it with him as well to help him grow even further, because he's not here for me, he's here for you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Secret, Lachief.
Thank you so much, brother.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm amazing.
I'm humbled to have you here, man.
Thank you.
And thank you for agreeing on such a short space of time.
It's okay, you're welcome.
Yeah. Maybe for people who don't know what you do, who is Mr. Ndo? What do you do?
Mr. Ndo, it's I go by the name of Lachief. I grew up in Venda, and I did computer science at University of Venda with the mindset that at least maybe one day I'll become like Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't succeed when it comes to that.
No, you will, my man. You're still young. Come on. Bill Gates is very old.
Because like I didn't even finish my degree, so to speak.
Yeah.
So let me tell you how it started. I started doing my first year in 2011, and then in 2013 I took a gap year because I didn't have money to register, right? And then by then I was I was dumb. I was not smart as I am. Even today, I can't say that I'm smart because all the knowledge that I have, I gain through Google and YouTube because I spend most of my time sitting in front of a PC doing research, right? In a day, I spend about 16 hours doing research about computer stuff, website stuff, anything that is related to computer or digital marketing or that helps someone to grow, right? Just like the content that you're doing. It's something that I watch every single day so that I can equip my brains. So that's just me in a nutshell.
That's incredible, man. But you were not always this computer person. You grew up in Venda. Maybe I'd like to know some of the circumstances under which you grew up in when you were still young. Let's take us maybe through a little bit about your journey in Venda, growing up as a young man out there. Because what's really encouraged me to bring you here is we want to learn from you. And I don't think this will be your last visit. I would like to bring you over and over as often as possible because I'd like for us to teach, to share knowledge with other people out there how to make money on the internet. But before you knew how to make money on the internet, you were a little boy once in Venda. Tell us about that story.
Exactly. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Where I grew up, I was born in Tsanani, Msanda. I'm number 4 in my mother, and in my father, I'm number 4, if I'm not mistaken, right? So, because we are too many in my father's side. So I'm going to speak more especially in my mother's side because that's where I spend most of my time. So where I grew up, there was nothing much in the family because our parents were separated. So in that case, it was really hard for me to go to school. Even primary, it was really hard. What do I mean when I say it was really hard? When I was doing grade 5, I didn't even have shoes to wear to go to school, right? And there were a lot of kids who used to mock me because of that, right? And sometimes I nearly wanted to make myself being adopted or to go to, it's just that I don't know how to call it. This what do we call, where children shelter, what?
Oh, yeah.
Where they take children or
foster homes, yeah.
Foster homes. I nearly wanted to get myself being in that place because at home there was no food to eat, right? And all my sisters, all my siblings were not working. Even now they're not working. Somebody was like doing something right now, it's me. Not saying that I'm the best. It's just that I think that it's the right time that God want me to shine, right? So my sister, my elder sister, let me.
She's older or she's younger?
She's older,
oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
She was doing grade 11 by then. She took the responsibility of taking care of both of us. She had to quit school because of it. And then I was living with her, only the two of us since my mother passed away. And then
oh, your mom's passed?
Yeah.
How old are you when she passed?
I think I was doing grade 3.
Oh,
I was doing grade 3 by then.
Sorry, my brother. Sure.
It's
Also,
okay.
That's why your sister had to take over the role of being a mother.
Yes. And we grew in an RDP house. Even today, we are still staying in an RDP house, right? Because there's no anyone in the family, in the whole family, from the father side and the mother side, who I can say that they have a good life or they have acquired much for their life, right? So with my sister, we were sharing the very same blanket. We would sleep on the blanket and use it to cover ourselves, and we didn't have a home by then, right? She was the one who was doing everything, and then I went to school. There was a time where I wouldn't even want to go to school because I wouldn't have food to eat. Even when I come home, I wouldn't have to rush home because there would be no food to eat. When other kids speaking about their dads, their moms, I would just be quiet because my mom was no longer there and my dad was there, but he was not somebody that I can say that we were close or we were too close so that he can do something for me, right? And then when I went to high school, there was this other lady who saw me on the street because what I used to do, I used to take piece jobs to buy clothes. And then there's this other lady, she met me on the street and asked me my name. I told her, and then she said she would want me to come and do her garden every single time when I come back from school. She volunteered to give me money for to buy things at school during breaks until I did my matric. So by then I was not smart. That's why I'm saying that I was dumb. It's just that I got smart by doing a lot of research in the internet, which is something that I will get into later, right? When I got to high school, it was even hard because I was not smart, I was not passing, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, not because I didn't have money to buy alcohol, it's because I chose that type of lifestyle that I don't want to be like my father because he used to drink, he used to smoke, and for that, he was abusive, right? Then, is like,
Yeah, no,
it's okay.
continue. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm loving it. Let's share the story because I also sometimes don't want to disturb when people are speaking and sharing their story. And
Yes.
over the years, I think what has made me one of the best in the game in broadcasting in South Africa is that I listen to what people say. Some people sometimes bankomanya, but Sbuto, just shut up. When you ask them a question, shut up. Let them tell their story.
Yes.
So I listen to what my audiences say, you know.
For sure.
So when you see me just quiet, I'm interested, I'm concentrating, I'm listening to the story because I love the fact that you've just come to Joburg in 2022.
Yes.
And I love the fact that in a couple of years' time, you're going to look back to this interview and say, wow, this was my first interview in Joburg. Wow, I was already sitting with Sbu.
Yeah.
I didn't even call him, he called me. But why? Because your work speaks for itself.
Yes.
And I'm here to also encourage you to continue doing that work. Your work is totally incredible, my brother.
Thank you.
I love people who are not selfish with information, who just want to enrich themselves alone. But I love people who want to share information so others can learn as well on how they can better their lives.
Yes.
But before we can start teaching them and sharing the information that you know in this internet space on how to make money online, because I know you've got various ways. I've been following you
Yes.
for the past couple of months.
Yes.
I want them to know, who is this person? Who are they learning from? Who's teaching them, you know? So that's why I said, no, let's start with the story first to sort of understand as to because a lot of people out there sometimes don't believe they're just like them. Or they
Exactly.
even come from situations that are worse off than them.
Exactly.
Sometimes they think, people who are successful, they were just lucky or something.
Yeah.
So it's good when they get to hear the story. But wow, you know what I mean?
It was very tough. Okay, to continue with the story, as I've said, there was a time where when I get home, I would find my sister not cooking anything, not because there's food she decided not to cook, because she was not working. She quitted from grade 11 and stopped going to school so that she can take care of us because I have a younger sister. By then, when my mom passed away, she was too young, right? That's when my sister has to stop going to school so that she can take care of us. And for that, I was not a genius. I didn't love school that much. I was not even smart. I couldn't even speak in English. I'm telling you.
Serious.
I'm serious.
So you taught yourself English?
Yeah, from YouTube and Google, starting
Nice.
from 2014.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the story. There was a time where I ran away from an interview because of English.
So please don't run away today.
in 2013, I had to run away from an interview because I was not good in English, right? Then I did my high school, and then when I get to grade 12, I did grade 12 in 2009. It was not easy, as I said. I had to repeat grade 12 for the second time because my ID, it was not correct. I didn't have an ID when I was doing grade 12. It was tough to get one. And then the ID number that I wrote, because I didn't even have birth certificate and even birth card, right? My father had those details, but he didn't want to give it to me.
Yeah.
Then I had to repeat matric. I get higher certificate by then, but the ID number, it was not correct. I had to repeat matric and do supplementary. When I did supplementary, I got higher certificate from my matric results. When I did supplementary, that's when I got diploma.
And this is in Univen?
Before that,
Oh, okay.
when I was still in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because I saw that if I did diploma, there was no any university that is going to accommodate me, or I was not going to get any funds from anywhere, because at home things were terrible. No one was working at home by then, right? Just because I did supplementary, now I passed with diploma, I had to continue with matric so that I can get bachelor. And I was not smart by then. I had to complete with matric. Then I got bachelor. Right now, as I'm talking, I have about 3 matric certificate. I have IR certificate, I have diploma, I have diploma, I have bachelor, right?
Yeah.
Which is the one that got me to University of Venda. So the problem was when it comes to registering, I didn't have any way where I would get money. There was this other guy, he was so touched and offered to give me money to register at Univen. At first, I haven't applied to any university. I came to Joburg, I went to UJ. Maybe I could get late application or I could be accepted as late applicant. Unfortunately, they didn't accept me. Then I had to go back home and there was no money because the money I got it from the stranger who volunteered to give me money to register at varsity, right? I went back to Univen. At Univen, that's when I did late registration. At first, I wanted to do biochemistry because in my whole life, I never had a computer, not even to press one. I never had a computer until I did matric, right? Then,
Yeah, Lena, my first encounter with a computer was my first year at, now it's called the University of Johannesburg. At the time it was TWR.
Yes.
When I used to type like this. You know that joke, Justice, you know that joke of Trevano when he says, Msholozi is here. He says,
I watched
when
the
he
video.
types on the computer, he types like this. That was me, bro. So I can relate to your story.
That's amazing. And I got accepted at University of Venda. At first, I wanted to do biochemistry. Then it was food. The course was food. I had to choose computer science because not a lot of people chooses computer science. By then, I didn't know what computer science was about. I thought it was about pressing computer, typing on Microsoft Word. I'll be good. I'll get used to it, right? And the problem was I didn't have a place to stay. And I didn't have a PC, right? I had to travel from Zanani, from where I used to stay, to Twando. It's quite a bit of far. It's about 100 kilometers. Even that's the case, I didn't have money to pay for the transport. Is it my phone?
Let me see. It's your phone, huh?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Sorry. Let me put it to silent. Then, I started to take piece jobs so that I can get money to go to varsity to pay for the transport. Even though that's the case, I was not managing because the course that I was taking, they were consuming a lot of time because I was doing about 8 modules in the first semester and I knew nothing about computer by then, right? I had a problem to stay. My aunt she used to work at ShopRite, and then I used to go to visit her more often in ShopRite. There's these other ladies, they used to love me so much in a way that you could say that this guy works at ShopRite. They used to love me. When I go there, they would say, Chippy. That's how they used to call me, right? That lady, she had me and my aunt talking about the issue of not having accommodation and using public transport, that I cannot manage to stay in campus because I was not approved, or I was not did get a chance to stay inside campus. Then that lady is a stranger because my life, I grew in different families. I stayed in different families. They're the ones who were taking care of me, right? And voluntarily. That lady said that, this guy is awesome. He's amazing. I can stay with him. He looks so nice. I can stay with him. I can pay for the transport. I can pay for everything that he needs. That's when I moved from my village. It's a rural area, a serious rural area. And then I went to Twando. That's when I started to stay with her for about until 2015. By then she was doing everything. Then here comes the problem. I was doing computer science. I didn't have a laptop or a PC. I didn't know what computer science was about. I got an NSFAS. The time when I got an NSFAS, that's when back then they used to give us money. Then we could buy grocery for people in Pick and Pay and take the money. Instead of you, let's say you're going to Pick and Pay to buy grocery, I will come and approach you and say, I can buy you and give you discount, maybe 500 rand, right? Then I used to do that so that I can buy clothes and buy a laptop. That was the time where I bought my first laptop in 2011. And then problem
That was
with-
2011 after the World Cup, no?
yes, after the World Cup 2011. Even that's the case, I had a problem because I couldn't speak in English. And that has been a
No,
challenge.
say it is cool, my bra. Yeah.
Not at all.
You remember when Kokasi, my bra? You say whatever you think the song is saying. When it came out, Christmas Eve,
And you got it so good.
yeah, because now, my man, movies. I think one of the things that really helped me to speak better English is movies and reading. Reading and movies. I also never went to a multiracial school. Like I went to Welamlambo, I went to Tembisa High, I went to Madibato, I went to Central Soshanguve, like literally, you know. So I got better with just teaching myself. Because I listen to you now.
Yes.
I'm like, Adimani sounds like he's lying. Because you sound so good, you know. Because I also follow you on TikTok. Like you speak so well. And I love the way you speak even on TikTok. You speak with that tone of teaching. You know, you are so good at what you do, my brother. Let me just say that. Sorry, continue.
No problem. That's amazing.
Guys, go check him out, yeah? Lachief on TikTok. Chief. Chief. Lachief, one word, on TikTok. You'll be blown away if you want to know how to make money on the internet. He's your guy.
Amazing. Then, to cut the long story short, I had friends when they were doing assignment when we do assignment. I used not to participate because I knew nothing. I'll be just sitting when, let's say, somebody said, come up with a decision or with a way to approach the problem. I'll be like, yeah, he's so right. Even this one is so right? That's what I used to do. And my friends knew that this guy is dumb, but we can't abandon him just because he doesn't know much. At first, he doesn't have a laptop. He's not good in English. In my entire life, I've never find myself raising a hand in class because I knew nothing. Even when it comes to presenting, because like with university, you don't get to choose. If you have to present as a group, all of you have to present. But when it comes my turn, I'm telling you, everybody will be laughing, right? Yeah, because I couldn't even say there and is in English.
Yeah.
But I could hear you when you say certain words in English, right? Then 2012, I was doing well in varsity. 2013, I didn't pass well. I had to take a gap year and come to Joburg and hustle. That's when I was doing like this, what do we call this thing of promoting policies.
Oh, okay. So you were promoting them in the streets. You were selling
on the streets,
also
Gandhi Square.
So you were doing 5 and 8.
Yes.
The 5 and 8 system of selling in the streets.
Exactly.
Are you serious?
I'm
When was
serious. It was 2013 when I took a gap year.
Wow, I know that. I know that system very well because I've done it as well.
Yeah.
I've sold in the streets. Actually, that's why I'm good in selling.
Exactly.
Because that's where I learned it from.
That's amazing. Then that's when I started to invite people to attend sessions of IFA. You know about IFA,
Yeah,
right?
IFA, I know it very well.
I used to
network marketing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was very good when it comes to recruiting people, but I didn't like right now. If you ask me how I did that, I don't even know because I was not good in Zulu, Sotho, any other language. I was only good in Venda. But I'm even surprised that what language was I using for those people to buy my story and come to me and introduce them to the
business
interview, right? And end up taking policies and joining IFA, right? After that, I saw that it was not working because I was staying with my brother in Deep Sloot. He was starting to complain that I'm not making much, I'm not meeting him halfway. He's the brother from another mother, right? So I did a course about call center in Harambee so that I can acquire money and go back to school in 2014. I passed the course because it was done in computer, using computers, and I was so fast in typing by then. Then the agency, they refer us to the company that we are going to be interviewed. We don't have to look for a job once we're done with the interview. They referred us to that interview. It was 3 ladies and 2 guys. It was me and this other guy. I was number 3 on the interview. We went to Randburg. And then all of them, we were getting in one by one. I was number 3. When number 2 was in, I could hear her speaking in fluent English. There, and is right. I asked this other lady and be like, where is the toilet? When she was showing me where the toilet was, I was like, I'm leaving. I'm going home. There's no way that I'm going to get in because I'm not good in English. Since to this day, I've ran away from that interview because to me it was a disadvantage. That's when I accumulated money to go back to varsity. I went to varsity in 2014.
So you went back to Univen?
Yes.
Okay. So you left Joburg?
I left Joburg.
Because you were in Deep Sloot that time again?
Yes.
Okay. Back to the north?
Yes. I went back to varsity and then I continued with computer science. But I was not good because I was not passing. That's why NSFAS dropped me, because I was not passing, right? I register and then the money was short. I had to ask the pastor by Bishop T.S. Chabuse to give me money for registration. He gave me money for registration because I'm a church person. I used to go to his church, right? He's my spiritual father, so to speak. I went back to school, but the problem is that I was dumb. I was not passing, even though I was doing computer I'm so good right now with computer. But when I was in my varsity time, I was not smart. I was not passing. And then during mid-year exam, I didn't perform well. The dean of the school called me and asked me, what's going on with you? Because he went through all the results from the time I started with my degree and said that, my man, you are not performing very well. Why are you killing yourself? Why can't you do something else with your time? Because you're not so good with school, right? It did touch me. And he was so right about it. But my problem is that I was slow. Not that I was playing a lot or not studying, kind of. I was studying, but nothing was happening, right? That's when I quitted my degree at third year. I never finished it.
So that was in 2015?
2014.
14,
Yes.
okay.
Then I said to the dean, okay, instead, why don't you, because I'm good in fixing computer. That is something that I've been good at. Fixing, opening computer, running softwares and software installations and networking, right? That's what I've been good at. But when it comes to the books and coding, I was not good. Then I asked the dean to give me the letter to go and approach nearest schools to fix computers for them. And then he agreed. That's when I quitted school. I started to fix computer in high school, primary, but they were not paying much, because in a month, other schools, they were paying me about 500 rand, which was not much. By then, I had to move from a place where I was staying with the friend of my aunt, because I was old enough, right, to be in their house. She didn't ask me to move. It's just that I decided to do so, seeing that I'm now old. I need to take responsibility for my own life. Then I got a job at this certain company as an IT technician, but I was not getting paid much. And the funny part is that I was an senior IT technician, but I was getting paid about 2,000 rand in a month. My rent was about 800 where I was staying in Twando in town. I was renting a one room, right? And then I worked at that company. It was 2014 before yes, I was working at that company. That's when I sit and ask myself a question, what do I want to be in future? And then I'd be like, I won't be anything because I'm nothing. Nobody wants to talk to me. Nobody wants to listen to me. What is it that I can do to better myself?
So would you say you had low self-esteem at the time?
Yes.
So you didn't have much confidence, no?
I didn't. And I didn't like this thing of sitting with people. Yes. I was an introvert, right?
You were an introvert, yeah.
Yes.
I always say that because now, so from lockdown, from COVID-19 lockdowns, a lot of people are now starting to learn how to be comfortable being themselves by themselves,
Yes.
being by themselves. A lot of people always just want to escape being by themselves. They always want to be around people.
Exactly.
Yes, there's others where they don't have that choice. The house is always full because maybe you're living in a small house. You don't have your own place. You're always living with family members or friends or whatever it is. But other people, since COVID-19 lockdowns have started, they have now learned how to be able to spend time on their own and how to be able to appreciate themselves and appreciate that time with themselves, by themselves. And a lot of them, they've then started taking advantage of that time of being by themselves to then learn the internet.
Exactly. Then I asked myself a question that, what do I want to be? And I found out that I don't want to be anything because I know nothing, right? And not a lot of people knows about me. And then when I asked myself that, do you want to die and be in a situation when you die, nobody's going to know about it? Only your friends and your relatives. Some of friends, they won't even know about it because you're nobody. Not a lot of people knows about you. That's when I started to tune into YouTube. Where I was working, I had to sleep in the office to download YouTube videos so that I can learn when I'm at home because I didn't have internet access. That's where I started to learn about English. I took English courses. I took digital marketing courses, how to fix computer courses, IT courses, marketing courses. Every video I would learn and apply everything that I would be learning on the internet, right? Then I worked to that company. It was a quite huge company, accounting. It was an accounting company in Twando. It was quite huge. Even now it's still huge, right? That's when I started to learn about affiliate marketing by means of promoting other people's products, and then they pay you commission based on the sales that you made, right? Yes.
So these are some of the things that I've spoken to you guys about on some other videos. Affiliate marketing for Amazon FBA, for AliExpress, even locally, takealot.com. I think they've also just started affiliate marketing opportunities there, as well as platforms like clickbank.com. Go check them out as well. There's opportunities for you to go learn affiliate marketing. Sorry, continue, my brother.
Amazing. And to touch, I'm also on ClickBank and Amazon program. I'm doing affiliate with them, but right now they're not paying much. I will explain that later, right?
Maybe before you continue, for those who are a little bit confused, what is affiliate marketing? Let's simplify it and then continue.
Okay. Affiliate marketing is by means of promoting somebody's product. When somebody purchases your product, you are going to get commission based on the agreement that you have with the owner of the product. Let's say it's More Fire, right? DJ who wants me to promote the product. He creates a link specifically for me, right? When I post that link on social media, when people, let's say that link it's for this More Fire product. When I promote that link, when somebody purchases through my link this More Fire, it's going to alert on DJ Spoo website that okay, somebody purchased this product through Lachief's link. If it's offering 10%, then I get 10% per sale of this product. That is affiliate marketing. And to start affiliate marketing is free. You don't have to pay anyone. Because just like myself, to be honest with you, the time I started TikTok, I've never paid anyone anything until this day. And through the past 7 months, right now I've made more than 450,000 rands. And to me, this is new. I've never in my entire life to make such money, right?
And I've already told you guys that you don't have to always pay to study. And you don't even have to go to complicated platforms. YouTube, there's so much to learn on YouTube. As I've been telling you guys, I learned crypto on YouTube. And yes, I learned most of it on Crypto University through Great Jabesi, but a lot of my education came from YouTube. And a lot of things that I know, even about affiliate marketing, even about all these different things, drop shipping, drop servicing, all these different, YouTube, guys, there's so much you can learn from YouTube as opposed to just only watching celebrities and musicians. Yes. And there's nothing wrong, but there's a time for everything, right?
Yeah, you're being honest.
Sure.
Yeah, in that case, yes, that's where everything started to pop up. But back then, just because like I saw that you were doing cryptocurrency thing, right? In 2006.
Oh, so you were following me?
Man, everything that you do.
Are you serious? Wow, that's dope. Thank you.
I have a wife.
Sure.
Her name is Judy, right?
Yeah.
I told her the day you followed me, I showed her that, mommy, DJ Sweet is following me. She'll be like, yeah, you're bluffing. I'll be like, he's following me. I'm following him back. Yeah. You will see. You will DM me.
Yeah.
He will reach out to me.
Yeah. Also, you knew.
I knew. To be honest with you, I knew that you will reach out to me because I know that once you follow me, there is something that you would want to teach me or introduce me to, right?
Yes.
Which
or
is something
learn from. Yeah. Because you've got a lot of knowledge, bro. Yo, guys, go follow this guy. If you want to know how to make money on the internet, go follow this guy. And he's still new. He's already made $500,000 and he's only starting. Imagine where he's going to be in 2030. Definitely he'll be a millionaire by the end of this year. Guarantee.
For sure, 100%, right? And then in 2016, that's when I started to make real money in affiliate marketing. There was this other company which was selling a script of a website. It's a complete website where I did a research. When Facebook marketing, it was like advertising, it was very cheap by then. I did a research about that product and see that people are interested in products is people from Nigeria and Spain. Then I ran Facebook advertisement to that website. Unfortunately, that's when I got introduced to Bitcoins, because they were paying in Bitcoins instead of South African rands. And to me, it was something new because I didn't know what Bitcoin was, right? I didn't know how much it was worth by then. That was 2016 / 2017. I promoted the product. I made, in a day, I was making about 4,000 to 3,000, 3,000 to 4,000 promoting that script, equivalent to Bitcoin. But when I made that money, I would exchange it into rands. By then, one Bitcoin was 16 rands.
You didn't know. You should have left it as Bitcoin. Imagine how much money you'd have today.
If you go to Google and search Lachief, you will see the amount of Bitcoin that I've traded. It's about 65.
You lie.
I'm honest with you.
True.
And
yeah, it was 1 million. It's gonna go back to 1 million in a few months.
Exactly.
Imagine you had 65 of them.
I had like the ones that I know myself that I own. I can even log into the account and show you. The ones that I sold, it's 38 in total.
Yo, me bra.
Bro,
he's not the only one. A lot of people sold their Bitcoin,
yes,
bro.
And after
you
that,
can't sell that thing, bro.
With me, after that, I suffered from depression, bro. because what I did, I had those Bitcoin, and I was earning 2,000 rand from the job that I was working at, right? I use FNB. At FNB, they will see that I'm receiving about 64,000 rand in a day from my account, from 2,000 in a month to 64,000 in a day, and then they freezes my account and start to ask me, where am I getting the money? Then I tell them that once the money clears, it means that it's legit, right? There's no way or there's no reason for you to freeze my account. Then they started to investigate, because by then there was like, in a week I'll have about 200,000. And what I will do, I would sell Bitcoins, all of my Bitcoins. When I have money, I would go back and buy more, right? When I buy more, when I make profit, let's say 6,000, I will sell them all like that. I had 38 Bitcoins. I sold them. It was 520 something thousand by then. I even did a YouTube video about it. It was 520,000. Then FNB freezes my account for the second time. And then the manager called me and said, show me how you're getting money. At least I had about 3 Bitcoins. Each one of them was costing about 16,500 in 2017. Then I withdrew in front of her. She was watching. She was like, wow, where did you get all the knowledge and the information? I was like, from the internet. And then she said, can you teach me? I'll be like, if I have to teach you, you're gonna have to pay me. That's when I sold all of my Bitcoin. The following day, Bitcoin was 30,000. Then FOMO started to hit me.
Yo, this is from
2017.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, how much was it the day before?
It was
when you sold it?
16,500.
And then it went to 30.
30. The following day.
Yo.
Then FOMO started to hit out to me and be like, I need to get back and buy more. That's when I went back and buy 2 of them with 60,000. When it reaches about 40,000, I sold them again until I never got a chance to get back again. And that money, it didn't take not even 6 months to get finished. The 500,000 that I've accumulated from that website. But I only became sort of like grateful that I didn't use my money to get that money, because the only amount of money that I use is 200 something to buy a domain name and build a website, because I'm a web designer, right? I build a website and accumulate that money. Then I had to fall off. Everything was gone. By that year, I had to start from scratch.
This is
2017.
2017.
Yes. That's when I had to start from scratch. Then fast forward to now, when I start to create TikTok videos. Is it okay to...
How did you know about TikTok? Yeah, no, share. Let's talk. Share.
Okay.
Go on. Let's share. Let's talk.
At first, I used to watch TikTok videos. I created my account in 2020 just to watch people doing funny videos, dancing videos. And I could see that TikTok is addictive. You can say, I'm just going to log into the app and spend about 15 minutes.
You end up being there for 2 hours or the whole day.
TikTok algorithm will present those congruent videos that you were watching.
Yeah.
They know that you're more likely to love them. You will spend a lot of hours watching those videos, right? But I used to be jealous that there are South Africans who are famous on TikTok, who get viral from doing stupid things. So easy. and I'm late. I used to be stressed that I'm late, and if I join, there's no way that people are going to follow me. And then the first time I started to do a video about me drinking water from a glass with a fork.
Oh, I think I saw that video.
Yeah, it was a funny video, right?
Because me, when I started following you, I went all the way down to when you started. I started watching as many of your videos as possible.
To see what I'm about, right? That video, it got about 2 views, not 2 likes, in 2 days. When I went back, after 10 days, it had about 10 views with 0 likes. And then I was like to myself, these people are cruel. 10 people, they watch my video, not even a single person liked my video.
Yeah.
Only to find out that I'm not funny. I should try something else. And only to find out that I'm good in graphic design. I'm good in digital marketing, web design, IT, and also Forex in part-time, right?
Yeah.
And then be like, what if I teach people about amazing tricks that it will take them 30 seconds to acquire, which is something that took me about 8 years to acquire. That's when I did a video about this app. It's a math app that you take picture of math equation. It gives you the solution, even step-by-step solution. That video got about 200,000 views in less than 12 hours. I was like, wow. My first video for the first time. Then I had to delete that video, the funny video, because I saw that I'm not funny. I had to delete it, right? That video got 200,000 views. I was even surprised and be like, wow, if I do this more often, maybe one day I will make money. Maybe one day I will make money, right? I want you guys to listen to me attentively, because the information that I'm about to give you, it's gold. Even you, it's gold, right? Then I saw that if I do website apps, Chrome extension hacks, or app hacks, a lot of people are going to follow my content. Brands and even followers, people who consume the content in TikTok, right? Because every company, almost every successful company, they have a website, they have an app, they have a Chrome extension, right? Then that's when I started to create type of content and be like, why can't I add with PC hacks? Because I'm an IT specialist, I'm good in IT. Obviously, almost everyone has a mobile device. Almost everyone has a laptop or computer, right? So to speak. If I give them those tips, they are more likely to watch my videos. Maybe one day, brands will reach out to me and make money. I did that video. I gained about 64,000 followers in a week.
Wow, 64,000 followers in a week.
Yes.
I was so shocked when I joined TikTok literally end of 2021.
Yes.
Now it's beginning of 2022. In just a few months, I'm almost on 200,000 followers on TikTok. I was like,
very quick. How?
What type of social media is this? I mean, it took me maybe 3 to 4 years on Instagram to amass 200,000 followers. So I started, even now, wherever I give talks, I'm starting to recommend TikTok as the social media for people to go build themselves in.
Yes.
Whether you want to be an influencer, whether you want to learn digital marketing, you want to learn how to make money online, or maybe you're a dancer, or you make jokes, or whatever it is, if there is a social media platform that's going to grow your following very quick and get you to where you would like to be in a short space of time. In a year, if you're consistent and you're doing short videos, you can be way further than you ever thought you'd ever be. You can even amass the number of followers more than you've ever had in all your other social media platforms. That's TikTok for you.
Exactly. You're so right about that, right? And the second week, I did a video on how to log into any computer without a password if you forgot the password.
I think I saw that video as well.
That video changed my life, to be honest with you. It gained about
what, didn't you pin it at the top of your
now,
things at some point?
Yes, I removed it yesterday.
Oh, you've removed it? Okay.
Yes, it's down now.
Yeah.
That video, in a matter of 12 hours, it gained about 1 million views.
True.
I was like, is this me?
And what was the title?
How to log into any computer without having a password.
Yeah.
Right? And then when I saw the analytics, because with TikTok you can see the analytics, where people watching from the videos from, right? The geolocation. A lot of people were watching the video from America. Most of them Philippines, right? I was like, wow, people from Philippines, they're watching the Venda guy. International.
Yeah.
What? Okay, cool. Within 24 hours, Within 48 hours, 2 million views.
Sure.
And then in 4 days, 6 million views.
Sure.
And then with one video, I gained about 250,000 followers. In a matter of like the third week, I came from 64,000 to 250,000 followers.
In 1 week?
In about 3 weeks, so to speak.
Oh yeah, in 3 weeks. Yeah.
Yes. Then I was like, it seems like I can take TikTok seriously because people love what I share. What if I start to create videos every day? Because I didn't have a job. There was not anything that I was doing with my life. I was hustling with Forex. I would lose money. I would make money. I would lose, make money, right? And be like, TikTok, creating TikTok videos. If you want to make money, start with TikTok. It requires 0 cents to start with TikTok, right? Not to promote TikTok because I'm not even affiliated with them, right? It's just that I saw that it's an opportunity that if you are talented, and I believe that everyone is talented, if you can find yourself saying something or talking about something, and out of 10 people, 1 person is listening, it means that you have a content. Share this content in TikTok. Before you share on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, because the algorithm of TikTok or this other social media platform, it's very hard to crack down. It's very hard, right? You can create videos on Instagram and spend about 12 months or 12 years without even getting about 10,000 followers, right? But with TikTok, it's very much easier to go viral. It's just that you need to know the formula. You need to have a hook to hook people in to watch the whole video. That's when I came up with this thing, the hook of like secret website you didn't know exist. A lot of people will be dying to want to know about secret website, right? And then there are a lot of people who say like, oh, I know about this website when I was 7 years old. And then I don't respond negatively to such people. I will say you're so right, but don't be the reason why other people can't learn what you know or know what you know, right? Don't be selfish. Let other people learn. It's their chance to learn, right? In the third week, this other company, which split vocals from the song and the beats, right? They reached out to me and say, Lachief, we saw your video. It's a US-based company. And they say that we want to collaborate with you. I didn't even know what collaboration is, but then. It was last year, August, the time I started creating TikTok videos. I Googled collaboration. Be like, oh, it's...
It's not our mother tongue.
It's a problem.
Collaboration.
Right? That's when I'm, oh, this is the meaning of collaboration. Okay, cool. They said, we will give you $600. With the conversion, I'm good with that. I know that is equivalent to 9,000.
Yeah.
I was renting by then, my rent, it was 1,900 and I was behind with my rent. And then this company offered, I didn't even charge them. I don't know how much they charge. They offered me 9,000 rent to do a video for them. By then I had 250,000 followers. And I'd be like, what? A company is offering me 9,000. What if I do this every day? How much money am I going to make? A lot in future, right? Even though I didn't know how much I should charge and how to collaborate with brands, right? I thought it was a joke. That company deposited $300 because I said I require 50%. I was trying to be bold and brave, right? I require so that they can treat me they will think that I'm professional to this thing. But they could tell that this guy's an amateur. They paid $300 into my PayPal account. I'll be like, this is a joke. They will want refund. Because in PayPal, if they're not happy, they will request for refund. I withdrew money to my FNB. It got in. It was 4,500. I was like, oh. I did a video. And then I sent the draft. They said that once I send the draft, they will send the rest of the money. They sent another $300, right? The video in 24 hours, got about 150,000 views.
Sure.
In 24 hours. They were so happy with it. I was like, let me do TikTok videos every day. That's when I started to do research. I will tell you how I do research. It's very quick and simple and easy. Then, that week, August, we are talking about August, the time I started creating TikTok videos, the very same month, other 3 brands reaches out to me. All of them international. Still, I didn't know how much I should charge. And then I charged them 6,000 each. And then by the end of that month, I made about 30,000 rand for the first time. I was even shocked, right? I was like, let me, there's no negotiation. Let me go full time with TikTok. Then I started to create video every single day. In a matter of 2 months, I gained about 400 something thousand followers.
Sure.
With TikTok. right?
Sure.
Brands started to reach out to me. Right now, as I'm talking, I've collaborated with about 56 brands.
Sure.
3 South African, 53 international,
Sure.
right? And now it's natural, the way I communicate with them, it's natural because I've been doing it every day. But at first, it was not easy because the way I would communicate with them, I used to approach them with an attitude that I have a lot of followers. They need to hear from me because this is my followers. They will reach out and be like, I charge this much. And then they will be like, can you please drop the price to maybe $500? I would respond in a disrespectful way, which chase other brands away, because in total I think brands which approach me is about 96. 30 something of them ended up not collaborating with me because of my attitude and maybe rates and something that I don't know, right? But with those brands that I collaborated with, I'd be like, why don't I build some kind of relationship with them where I don't prioritize money, I prioritize the service that I'm giving to them, right? What is it that I can do to them? That's when I started to ask myself, if a brand reaches out to me, I don't have to get excited. I have to find out what is it that I can do for them, not what is it that they can do for me or give me, right? Same applies to when I came here. My other reason why I came here is because I want to ask you, what is it that I can do for you for free? Right? Anything that you want me to do for you for free, I'll do it. Even to work for you. This is out of topic. I have DM'd almost every celebrity in South Africa. Unfortunately, I don't know why I didn't DM me. None of them responded. Even these famous TikTokers from South Africa, I've DM'd them to work for them, to do graphic design for them, to do video editing for them, because I'm very good when it comes to graphic design and video editing. None of them responded. All of them famous TikTokers who are verified, it's just that I can't mention them, right? All of them, none of them got back to me. I volunteered to work for them for free because I would know that sometimes they would say that, they would mention me that this video is edited by Lachief. At least I will be somewhere, right? None of them responded to me. Okay, to get back to the story, I started to treat myself to be well-mannered when I communicate with brands, right? Instead of prioritizing money, I prioritize the service that I can service them. Because sometimes you might find that because the algorithm of TikTok, it's random, you can't predict it. Sometimes there are videos that I can predict that this one is going to go viral, this one is going to reach million, right? Because with me, I know that within 30 minutes, that this video is going to get to million. This one is going to get to 100,000. So, I started to reverse engineer the way I propose and communicate with brands. And mind you, none of those brands I have approached, all of them, every day when I wake up, I find an email from a brand. Can we collaborate? This is our company. This is what we do. This, you see? Okay. Out of those companies, I make sure that I prioritize the kind of relationship that we have. They don't have to be a company that promote on my channel and then once we are done, after that we are done, they have to come back. So I make sure that I give them good service, right? At the end of the day, the people that I'm promoting the product to, they have to purchase. It doesn't have to end up being only a traffic to their website, to their product, and then they end up not purchasing, right? Out of those 50-something companies that I've collaborated with, 2 of them right now, we have 2 12-month contract. The other one, it's a US-based company. I'm on their channel. They pay me every single time when I post a video on their channel, which is separated from mine. Another one, which is the 4th one, they pay me when I promote their link per download. But we have a contract of 24 months, right? Which means right now I've secured about 4 international companies.
They pay you in dollars?
Yeah, every month. Right now, like as I'm coming right now, this one which sent deposit right now in the morning when I was coming, because I don't charge less than 15,000 per promo.
Yeah.
Yes. You can see this one right here. $100.
This is this morning.
Now, when I'm coming 1 hour ago, right?
Yeah.
So that's when I started to learn how to communicate with these brands and how to approach them. And another trick on how to approach them is very simple. It's to ask them, because these brands are everywhere on social media, it's to ask them what is it that you can do for them for free. If they don't respond, if like DJ Spoo, as for instance, If you want to get his attention, because he's a busy man, he's always busy, obviously his DM is always flooded by a lot of people, right? Preaching opportunities. Instead of saying hi, because I see it with myself, there are so many people who want me to service them. They will start by hi, and which is not a good way to approach anyone that you want them to help you with something. They will start by hi. I have to say, hey, how are you? After that, we're going to have a long chat, right? And to be honest with you, to find that time, not to brag about it or not saying that I treat myself as somebody who is there. If you are DMing somebody, whether it's a celebrity or anyone, make sure that you mention everything that you want to say, right? And wait for their response. Because if you want to get his attention, do any design. He has graphic designers, of course, but you can do anything about his product. Do a research about him or more fire and design something, send it to him and wait for him to respond. Some of you will be surprised that he will get back to you and want to work with you. Yes, that's how I approach brands. Another thing that I use to approach brands is to go to their videos of people who are creating, like, who are above me, because there are a lot of people who are above me, but most of them, they are from US. In Africa, the biggest person, it's me. Because in this other company that have collaborated with me, they asked me to look, 2 months back, they asked me to look for 3 African creators that will create videos when they upload videos on their channel. They will pay them money, non-negotiable. If you post a video, it gets about 10,000 views in less than 24 hours. They will give you 700 rand. So due to my calculations and see how the algorithm of TikTok works, anyone can make like from 12,000 upwards from that website, non-negotiable. And they asked me to represent them in the whole of Africa, to choose people who are doing the very same thing that I'm doing. Unfortunately, I'm the only one person who has huge following in Africa.
Sure.
I've been looking for those people. I haven't found one. And I'm always sharing such information that if there's anyone who has above 100,000 followers, there's a company that is willing to pay about 12,000 above a month just creating a video. One video, 3 videos in a week, and then you can make 12,000 and above, right? But with me, because like to me, going viral, it's easy. If let's say I create a video, it gains about 50,000 views. Obviously, I know that's 1,500. I know that from that company, I'm securing about 30,000 a month. Only one company. And yet there are other 4 companies which are paying me. We have a contract where they pay me every single month. Yes.
Your story is so inspiring, my brother.
Yeah.
And I called you here exactly for that, because digital entrepreneurs are the future, guys. The world is evolving, the world has changed, the world is not going back to how it used to be. You better get used to that fact. That's why we have to start learning from such people. He probably will give you more knowledge than you'll ever get from a lecture room somewhere on how to make money.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that's a fact. I don't know. But that's how I look at it, judging from my experience of having made money and lost money over the years and just being in this entrepreneurial space. As you may have heard him, that he's actually one of the biggest, if not the biggest in Africa, as he was saying. And that's how I took recognition to him. And for me, I kind of felt this is a person that we, as the hustlers on the Hustlers Corner, can learn from. So from now on, he's going to become a friend of the show. He's going to come here from time to time whenever he has time. And we would like to move on a journey of learning from him, because we can't just learn from just one interview here. Him sitting here for an hour, we can't learn everything. But you can learn a lot by following him on his TikTok. It's Lachief. And I think you also have got a YouTube page, man? YouTube channel.
Yes, all of them is Lachief, even on Instagram. I go by the name of Lachief.
And how does your future look like? Because now in the next 12 months is even a lot. I don't have any doubt that for me, I'm already seeing a millionaire, right?
Yes.
And the fact that you're still so young and you just started, I can only imagine where you're going to be in 10 years' time. Where are you going to be?
In 10 years' time...
or what do you want to be?
I want to create a tech company and also create a digital agency which is going to be separated from the tech company. Because to be honest with you, there's a lot of money in this industry.
I want to invest in your tech company. So I'm the first investor.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm going to start by investing a little 10,000 rands. And then it'll grow from there. But I want to work with him. I'm very impressed with his work, guys.
I will pitch more about it out of the camera, right? Because there's this company that I did a video for them. It has about 4 million views. They became honest with me. They became transparent with me. But they paid me for that video, for me to do videos for them. Because other companies, I don't charge them. They charge themselves. They charge themselves 25,000 for a 30 seconds video. And then they told me that they've made about 10 million when I convert it to South African rands. And then after that, they give me extra 10,000, right? It's a company that have an app that we take a picture of a math equation and then it gives you the step-by-step solution, which really shows that this type of content or this type of company or app are on demand, because that's most of the companies that propose me. Almost every company has a website. Almost every company has an app. They are looking for content creators to promote their company to their channel. That's why every single time I'm on demand, I receive DMs of brands every single day. Some of them I get to decide if I want to work with them or not, because firstly, I check if they're legit or not. And to me, it started 7 months ago. It's new to me. Yes, right? That's why, like right now, today, as I'm talking, I was supposed to release a course. Unfortunately, I didn't, because the company that I want to use for payment gateway, they haven't approved my application.
Okay.
Already, I have about 3,300 students who want to enroll. The course is 300.
Yeah.
And from Telegram only. And then on other platform, it's about 4,000, which means that's more than 1.5 million.
Yes. So let me go Lachief. I'm on TikTok now, guys. Guys, do what I'm doing. If you've got your phones next to you, just go Lachief. Go to TikTok, Lachief, Lachief. And then I'm gonna ask him. Let's go into his platform. Yes, so many followers. Your top videos, 2.2 million, 2.4 million, 1.8 million.
5 million, 10 million.
This video says
more than 300,000 rands by creating TikTok
sorry,
videos.
let me do this.
This is how I've made more than 300,000 rands by creating TikTok videos in less than 7 months, which is something that you can do if you're creating TikTok videos. Number 1, affiliate marketing. Number 2, brand deals. I've collaborated with more than 56 brands in the past 7 months. Make sure you check the pinned comment for number 3, and also let me know if you're making money with your TikTok videos or not. This is how I've made more than 300,000 rands by creating TikTok videos in less than 7 months, which is something that you can do.
You see, he does that so quick in the next video.
That is illegal to know. I'm going to show you how to get any public Wi-Fi password in seconds. If you go to this app and tap on open
Another
button,
one?
underrated website with new AI feature that is going to blow your mind. If you go to this website, it has more than
Another
72 secret website that feels illegal to know. I guarantee you didn't know exists. If you go to
Guys, his videos are short, straight to the point, full of content, and then you just want to keep watching it over and over, or you want to come back for more. Tips on how to grow my TikTok account.
Okay, with your tips, number 1, a lot of people wonder why they don't grow. Number 1, you will create a video and tell to yourself that this video is going to trend because I've dropped so many gems in the video. The problem is that, number 1 problem, the hook. You're not using a hook. Everybody on TikTok is in a hurry. They are rushing to nowhere. Everybody is rushing to nowhere. They always scroll past the videos. If you have a hook and hook people in less than 3 seconds, they will be eager to watch the full video, right? That is number 1. The length of your video is something that is very important. If your video is too long, people will watch it maybe, let's say, 5 seconds, and the video is 1 minute long, right? I'm gonna give you 2 examples. I'm gonna use 2 case scenarios with 1 video, right? Let's say I have a 1 video with 1 minute. I'm dropping gems. It's so amazing. It's 1 minute. The time frame is 1 minute. Another one is 30 seconds. When somebody watches the video of that 30 seconds, and when they watch it 15 seconds, it's 50%, right? When somebody watch about the video of 1 minute, 15 seconds, it's not 50%. So TikTok algorithm checks the complete rate ratio. When they see that, okay, people are watching your videos up to 5 seconds, instead of watching the whole video for 1 minute, the algorithm treats it, okay, if people are scroll passing this video after 5 seconds, it means that it's not valuable. Let's stop promoting to people. That's why some of the video, you will see them getting so many views very quickly after uploading. And then when TikTok sees that, okay, this video is getting about views for 5 seconds, after that people scroll past your video, that's when they will stop promoting your video. That's number 1. Number 2, it's a hook. Start your video with a hook. Every single time, start video with a hook, because like my hook is secret website you didn't know exists, underrated website, because everybody wants to know about that secret website, right? Another thing, don't reveal all information in one video. Less information is too much information. Let people ask questions about video 2. That's when you're gonna create video 2, which will make you grow. There are other people who are gonna watch the video 2 who didn't watch video 1. They will be forced to go to video 1 so that they get what the story is about your videos. Another thing, respond to the comment right after you upload. With me, every single time when I upload a video, I will grab a chair and a glass of water. I know that I have 2 hours of commenting, just to comment to people. And all my comments are relatable. I don't treat my followers as a group of people or followers. I treat them as families. And I make sure that some of them, I notice their profile picture. When they comment, I will say, King, what are you trying to say? Let's talk, right? If it's a lady, I will say Queen, or if it's a guy, I will say King, right? And make the comment to be personal. And I don't make my comment to be the same as of like I'm copying and pasting, because if I have 10 people, I have 10 individual people who are following me for different reasons. If all of them, I make them feel special, obviously they will come back and watch more videos. So the mistakes that a lot of people are making is not to comment, which is very important. Because if you post a video, I comment on your video, you respond, I'll be forced to come back to the video to see what you have commented. And while I'm responding to that comment or I'm watching your comment, your video will be playing in the background, right? It will be looping in the background. Because normally people don't post their video when they comment. Yes. It will be looping. Once it's looping, TikTok is saying that, okay, Lachief is watching this DJ Spoof video twice, third time. What's up with this video? And then they see that, okay, 40% of people, they're doing the very same. Whereas they are watching or responding to the comment that you responded to them.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Because how TikTok is, it allows you to comment while the video is playing in the background.
It does play a big important role.
You can even write a comment while it's playing in the background.
Yes. So when they see that 40% of people are watching this video thrice each one of them thrice, 4 times, they say, okay, this video is important. Why is this? A lot of people are watching it 4 times or 2 times. Let's promote it to more people. The more you respond to the comments, the more it goes viral. That's when they start to promote to more people. Because there are other videos that I can promote or I can post, and then you will see that they're gaining about 2,000 views per second.
Sure.
Per second. Because normally with my videos, every video that I post, it gains about more than 10,000 views in less than 30 minutes.
Sure.
Every video that I post.
Sure.
More than 10,000 in less than 30 seconds. So that's one of the important factors that you need to look at. Commenting to responding to the comments. Yes, it's very important.
Is there a specific number of seconds that your video needs to be for it to have for it to stand a chance of being exposed to as many people as possible on TikTok?
Yes, there is a chance. 30 seconds maximum.
Or 30 seconds maximum.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless if you're storytelling, if you're telling something, people will tune in and listen to the very end, right? But if you just want to share information, be very quick, because people on TikTok are busy doing nothing, just to watch video.
Yeah,
right?
And they're busy doing that.
They're busy doing nothing.
Yeah.
And with me, I stand a chance. With me and you, we are standing a chance because we are not creating funny videos. Not saying that people who are creating funny videos are wrong or stupid, right? It's just that we can't do the very same thing. So, for us who are educating, we stand a chance to go viral the most and gain more followers the most, because like people will find that you're talking about NFT and a lot of people want to know about NFT. They will be forced to come back and watch that video. To be in the loop, they will be forced to follow you.
Yeah.
And there's no one who comes to TikTok to watch funny, like to watch people like, let's say, can say that I wake up today so that I can watch somebody dancing. When people done watching dancing videos, comedy videos, at the end of the day, they have to learn. They have to pay bills. That's where I step in. Yes, that's why I'm growing very fast. Because with my content, I'm educating. You will see that there are a lot of people who have a problem with their computers. Nowadays, if an issue is not that serious, they will no longer take it to the IT technician. They will just find the solution in my videos. And there are so a lot of people that I volunteer to service them. Personally, I'll give them my numbers and service them. Even though I can't manage to help everyone, right? Because on TikTok I have about 6,000 DMs, and then on Instagram I have about 400 something. Facebook I have 200. WhatsApp, West, right? So that's what you can do to grow your following and also to make your video go viral. Because with some of the video, you can tell from uploading that this video is gonna go viral by the way you respond to the comments. Because once you respond to the comments, other people, to be honest with you, they have a problem of validation. When you don't respond to their comment, they see like, okay, even Sbu validated that I'm not worth it. I'm nobody. If it doesn't respond, it means that I'm nobody. But once you respond, there are other people who brag about it, just like me. I bragged about that you followed me. Yes. To me, like sometimes I would want to get that validation that what I'm doing is serious. If he followed me, it means that what I'm doing is serious.
Actually, he's right. Last month, I think it was not last month. I think it was in December, a few months ago. Yeah, I got followed by the great Anita Baker, the musician. I was bragging to my moms. I was telling my moms, yo, mom, your favorite musician is followed me. Anita Baker. My moms couldn't believe me. I'm like, no, I can't call her. It's just social media. So you're so correct that we always want to brag about it.
Yes. Most of us, we want it as a validation that I matter. If he followed me, even just to respond to my comment, to be honest with you, I'll be excited for the whole year just because you responded to my comment.
That's why, you know what I do now? All my comments I like.
Yes.
I like them. Even if I don't write, I comment on
even
some,
mine, you
but
liked
most
it.
I just like. I liked it. No?
Yes, you liked it.
Yeah, I like videos. So a person can see that, oh, okay, he saw my comments. You know what I mean?
Yes.
At least that's something.
And other followers or other people can see that the content creator liked this video or liked this comment. And then the people who commented, they will be so excited that you like their comment. That's what I do every single time. Responding to the comments. If I have nothing to do, I'll be responding to the comments. Even though some of the comments, you can't respond to all of them, right? They are negative because sometimes there are negative comments that a lot of people have a problem about, more especially TikTok creators. Some of them, people say that they delete negative. With me, I don't. I will have a long conversation with you and agree with you. If, let's say, for instance, you say the tips that I'm sharing is stupid, I will humbly asking you to share something that is not stupid so that I can learn from you. I bet that person is not going to come back. And all my followers are going to start to do what? To attack him. And I'm going to ask them not to attack him, right? To be kind with him. He comment because he didn't know. He watches the video to comment, not to get the information or to listen to the information. And I know it works to my favor, as I've said that. When I have an ongoing or back and forth communication with that person, the video will be looping in the background on his side. He will be helping my video to trend. That's what I use every single time.
His name is Lachief. Ladies and gents, I've just introduced you to another diamond of a digital entrepreneur, content creator. Trust me, this boy is going to be a multi-millionaire, if not a billionaire in the future, because he understands where the world is going, which is the internet, the digital space. It's evolving onto Web 3.0. He's been in computers over the past couple of years as he has been sharing his story. But somebody who's just started now and has already made so much money, you can only imagine where he will be in the next couple of years. I hope you're going to learn a lot from him. You're going to learn a lot from people like him. Go follow him on his platforms. It's Lachief, L-A-Chief, like as in Chiefs, but without the S. So it's Lachief. So it's L-A-C-H-I-E-F. Lachief, thank you so much for coming to join us, bro.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Your last words to the people out there who'd like to succeed on the internet just like you? You can look at them, speak to them, maybe your last words.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
Okay, what I can say to you is that if you have anything that you think the world needs to know about it, just start it. Don't share it anywhere. Share it on TikTok and leave it to the followers or to the people. Because when you're starting out, you will have 0 followers, right? But just share something. There will be somebody who will relate to your content and like your content. That's how you will start to grow. And the best platform to grow very fast is TikTok.
Young people are doing great things with their lives. The question is, what are you doing with yours? I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We want this community to grow. We're growing like crazy. And as we keep growing, guys, I'll be doing some amazing things, getting brands on board, getting government institutions on board, and telling them, I've got this number of community of young hustlers or entrepreneurs, and we are looking for, or we want 1, 2, 3, and 4 to go and better their lives. That's why it is within our best interest, all of us, to grow this platform. So don't forget to click that subscription button. I think the most important one as well is the notification bell, so you know every time when we drop videos. And lastly, we drop videos every Friday and Monday. Monday and Friday, 12 o'clock midday, both days. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, son. We'll see you soon. You're coming back, Angit.
This is the Hustler's Corner.